Hey guys, we are at Siesta Key at Charlie's backyard. This is the famous dock where he takes sunrise photos, and we're gonna mount this giant live streaming camera, HD camera, that's gonna be mounted to this tree and gonna live stream the sunrise and sunsets 24/7. It's gonna be a live stream 24/7 from Facebook, from Siesta Key Sunrises page. But to mount it there and run the cable that is gonna be weatherproof from hurricanes, lightnings and everything, it's gonna take some work, and here's how we're gonna do it.
The camera will be mounted on the shoreline of the property, overlooking the Little Sarasota Bay. It will be powered and connected to the internet via a single RJ45 network line, which will run 100 feet to the house. A house which has a computer that will stream the live video to Facebook at all hours of the day. But to protect the cable from the elements, we'll need to dig a trench and hide the cable under the ground.
But to get to the house, we'll have to cross under this walkway. Charlie has a technique to do it without lifting up the walkway, without destroying it.
And once we're done with the yard work and hardware installations, we'll develop a software program that will automatically control the camera and provide continuous live stream to the Siesta Key Sunrises Facebook page.
Well, the high deputy told the sheriff to bring me here, oh Lazarus, oh bring me here, dead or alive.
Before we begin, here's a quick 30-second backstory to what you're about to witness. Rhoda and I finished filming Season 4 last month, ending with the grand finale at the Temple Mount. And before we start filming Season 5, we had to fly to Florida to buy equipment that will take our video quality to the next level. But while here, there's no better way to go than Sarasota, Florida, where our pastor Charlie Garret lives, whom we have not seen in person since we filmed the Jericho to Jerusalem episode 2 years ago. And of course, even though we said we'll take a break and we'll do no more videos until next year, until Season 5 starts, we just couldn't help it. Well, I just couldn't help it. While we're here, we thought it would be really nice to make a small video about our small project on Siesta Key. This is that video. So, Charlie has this Facebook page called Siesta Key Sunrises. And he's been posting there sunrise photo from Siesta Key, Sarasota, Florida, every single morning for the past 10 years. That's incredible. And some of the sunrises are so stunning. His backyard is facing the Little Sarasota Bay, and he's been waking up every morning and taking a sunrise photo for people to see all across the world. And he's got like 30,000 people enjoying the sunrise photos. And he's doing it from Siesta Key. This is Sarasota, Florida. And this key, if you look at these houses, I mean, each one is in the millions. But here's the crazy part. Charlie's family, his granddad, I believe, bought the house when there were only 2 houses on the entire key. There was nothing here, and it cost just almost nothing. It was in the tens of thousands of dollars. But they just lived here since then. And what is he doing for a living? He cleans the mall on this key. Yes, that's right. He's living among millionaires. House next to him, house after him is multi-million-dollar houses. He's living right in between them from a house his granddad bought. And he cleans them all on the key. He goes there, he blows the leaves, and he cleans the trash and everything. He cleans it every morning. He cleans the 7-Eleven, the parking lot, and he does the leaf blowing, and he does all the cleaning. And I just find it fascinating that he lives among the millionaires, but he doesn't care about the money. He lives a simple life. He cleans the mall, and he's got his pickup truck where he goes around and just picks up garbage from along Siesta Key and just cleans it up and puts it into the recycle facilities, because he loves the world that God has created. And he loves his church where he pastors. Anyway, if you don't know Charlie, I highly recommend to check out his church. He's actually a pastor in a church. It's called Superior Word Church. Check out his YouTube channel. I'm sure you'll be lifted up and just find it good for the soul.
The Exodus occurred in the year 25.
So just a little while ago, Lisa, our friend, sent us an email and says, hey guys, why not put a live stream camera on the backyard of Charlie's house where he takes the sunrise photos and live stream it 24/7, so people can not only enjoy the sunrise photos, but they can sign in at any time of the day and see this beautiful, serene view of Little Sarasota Bay. And we said, hey, that's a great idea, let's do it. However, there are some serious challenges in this project. He's got this walkway, how to run the cable to the backyard, then there's rains, then there are, hurricanes, it gotta be waterproof, weatherproof, hurricane-proof, and then there's also this Facebook issue that Facebook recently started limiting live streams to only 8 hours. So we can't anymore do a 24/7 live stream. But I think I have an idea how to overcome that and still stream 24/7 to Facebook despite of this limitation. And I think it's gonna work. All right, there we are. Let's go. Man, this is such a cool house. Look at this green color. Look at this, like a little goat and a chihuahua. I think that's Hideko, his wife, drew this. That's a cool. Look at that key. Has Jesus there. Hallelujah, it says. Hippies use the back door. No exceptions. All right. I think that's us, hippies. Oh, look at that view. Wow. That's it. That's where the sunrises are from.
Hey, Charlie! Woo! Hi, baby! So we're all ready to start. So I'm gonna go to the bay and check out where the camera's gonna be, and you, Rhoda, can start digging right here by the house and drill the hole.
So we're going to do the digging and you're going to do the filming?
Tell him, Charlie. Tell him how unfair that sounds.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Tasha, you stay here. Blessing, you're in charge.
Is gonna have to. So we're gonna mount this camera on this tree, and the cable is gonna run under the ground all the way. To the house where the router and the internet is, so we can live stream it. But to get to the house, we'll have to cross under this walkway. Charlie has a technique to do it without lifting up the walkway, without destroying it. Once we cross it, the cable is going to go around the corner here. Charlie is pulling out weeds and roots. And it's going to go all the way here, through this tunnel, into the house where we already drilled the hole, and into the desk where there's a router and internet.
You ought to grab a shovel.
You have good points, but I do need to film this, so if we don't film it, it's like it never happened.
What do you think, Charlie?
Well, I think he should be shoveling.
I think so.
He's
too.
younger than I am, and he's less pretty than you.
All right, I better go in and join them and help them with this endeavor. Ooh, bees. So to go through under the walkway, Charlie dug out a little hole there, a bit dip, and he dug out this trench and put a metal rod in there, and he's just hammering it under the walkway. That's a pretty cool technology. Where'd you learn this, Charlie?
I've been doing this my whole life. The easiest way is to take a pipe and just put a garden hose on it, and it'll shoot right through in 2 seconds. But I don't have a garden hose, so and I'm not going to go hooking one up. I'll have this done by the time I have the hose hooked up. So we'll be through here in just a couple minutes.
That's pretty cool. So the rod went all the way in here. We can't hammer it anymore, but this side, we don't see the end of it yet. So it either skewed a little bit, or there, what's that now? There it is.
Yeah, right there.
Yep,
So
that's
all we
it.
need. Now we can hit it
Perfect.
back, and we've got a hole.
Great news, we got the walkway channel. Now we just need to keep on digging all the way to the bay.
You come dig.
I'm coming. Charlie hit one of his old abandoned water pipes, but it's still connected, so he shut it off and he's just gonna plug it, and he doesn't need it, so he's not gonna use it. That was planned, it was planned, right? It wasn't like a mistake, right, Charlie?
Yep. From right here, you won't need to dig at all because it's already deep enough, probably.
Okay.
See this? All this right here?
Maybe
Oh,
there?
there it is. There
Where?
it is.
What? Where?
There.
Whoa! Look at that! Little piece of archaeology, huh? How old is this, Charlie?
Well, the house was built in 48.
So this is a nifty little archaeological find. I mean, it could go as old as 1940s. And if you can recognize this little bottle, this perfume, what is this? Just comment below and tell us what do you think this is. I mean, we know it's a bottle, but what was it used for? And I can see any script on it on any side except the bottom of it that says A and K and number 2. That's about it. But you can see the top is really narrow. So what could this be?
You know what I want to know? Is why she's doing the digging and you're doing the building.
I want to know that too.
The bottle. Let's focus on the bottle.
The bottle. Let's
I like having Charlie on the video.
be like the bottle.
So we've got this all the way from the house. You got this long channel ditch, goes all the way to the tree. And so the next step is to hang the camera on the tree. We're gonna bring some stainless steel screws and a screwdriver and hang it up there. That's where we're hanging the camera. Right here. From all the days, we chose today to do this when it's the coldest day probably of the year. There's a cold front coming from the north and it's not usually so cold here. Now it's like low 60s. It's gonna go into 41 at night tonight. And that's the day we chose to do this. And so I had to put the coat on, and Rhoda is so cold she went out to the sun. Hello! And that's the day we chose to do this. I was freezing, gotta put a coat on. All right, the camera is hanging, and we got now the wire that has to go all the way through this trench. Charlie's just filling it in a few spots. We're gonna fill the rest later after we test the camera. Get it good.
Nice and firm.
Yeah.
This is it. It doesn't matter if it gets a little dirty out there. You have what? Yeah, they're everywhere. Cable.
There we go. We made it to the house. Woohoo!
Good job.
Let's finish this up.
Do this so it doesn't ever get hit by somebody. We could either cut it here and just go straight out of it, or we could have it go like this. Whatever you want to do. Come here, get the cutters.
Oh, there we go.
Squeeze and then let go. Squeeze and then let go. You've already got down, so squeeze and now let go. And you'll hear it click. No, let go. There.
Ah.
Squeeze, let go. Squeeze, let go.
I love
Yeah,
this.
isn't that neat? Because if you do it too hard, if you didn't have that let go part, it would just crack the pipe every time.
That is easy.
Wasn't that wonderful?
Gotta have one of these.
It's for fingers and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to cut it inside, we'll just loop it up and put it under the desk. I don't care.
Oh yeah, that went a bit easier here.
Uh-huh, I see this
second
one
hole?
easier.
Come on. Yes!
Yay, success. Pull, pull.
coming from north.
Mosquitoes started coming out, by the way. Yeah, pack it in.
To the router, some excess cable. Yeah, we're gonna test it now. Let's give it a
test
try.
it.
All right, this is the moment of truth. We're gonna see if it works. Let's sign in.
What? What? It works! You scared me at first. Okay, so you have to maneuver it, right? Yay! And move it up. Hey, that's pretty straight too. Oh, that's beautiful.
But it works. There it is.
Yay!
Enough to fix the tilt.
But we can cover the wire already, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Good
Woo-hoo,
job! Yes.
Trust Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie?
Let's go
There it
cover.
is. We've got the camera working. I can move it, I can control it. I'm gonna cut that branch. And we just need to fix the tilt. You can see the tilt is a bit off here, it's fine. And let's see, I think it even zooms in pretty nicely. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh wow, what is the shakiness? Oh no! Oh, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. Oh my goodness. Oh, how did I didn't think about this? Why didn't I think about this before? Oh. So we put it on, but we have a big problem. I just realized that the tree actually moves. It is a palm tree and it's all fibers. And it moves and it shakes. It shakes with the wind because that acts like a sail, Charlie said, those palm leaves, and it just moves so bad. So when we're looking at it, especially when you zoom in, it moves and it's barely even any wind right now and it moves now. Imagine how much it's gonna move if there's gonna be some stronger wind. So that's not a good place to hook the camera to. And I did not think about it at all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a 4x4 and put concrete and put a pole right next to the tree and mount the camera to the pole. So we got a 4x4 and we're gonna put this post into the ground here. Okay.
Because we're going through roots. Otherwise, you just pick up the sand.
Or I'll put it here.
Okay, let me see how deep we are.
We're pretty deep. How much is that? Your whole arm is going there.
Probably a couple feet. That's good. Or do you want it?
Careful.
Angle to the shore. How do you want it?
Square to the shore. Square to the shore.
See how nice it is? Perfect.
Oh, it is nice actually.
Oh gosh.
I'll help you, Charlie.
Yeah.
Don't trip.
Where are we going?
We're going to the hole.
What a question. Supermarket. But we need to center it. Where is the...
Start doing this. We got to get all the concrete around it, so
Oh,
just keep doing that.
It's getting hard.
Of course it is. It's filling up. Okay, that's good enough. We'll just, once I get this packed around it, what I want you to do is to then straighten it out. We'll just leave it alone for 30 or 40 minutes and it'll be all hardened in.
Okay.
We're done with
little bit, okay.
Oh, hold on. And there we go. Now it's more loose. Okay, now it's perfect. Yeah, that's
Okay, we'll just let it sit for a while. That'll be fine. Let me cut up these.
here for me. I'm gonna.
All right, I'm going to cut up the branches. And that.
Let's go take a look. Take this walkway. Wow. So we hung the camera, we connected the box, we've got the wire, but then we realized that the wire that we buried is too short to make it all the way to the pole. We need another extra foot of wire, the cable. So now we need to dig out the trench and find an extra foot. Maybe we can stretch it a little bit. Maybe it's a bit loose somewhere. So I'm gonna start digging thing back.
While our friend Gary offered his help to fix this problem, I decided to head into the house and start developing the automation software.
So we're going to use OBS, which is the open source live streaming software, to stream it to Facebook. And we're going to use a little old MacBook computer to do that, which is going to be just turned on 24/7. But the problem is that Facebook restricts live streaming to 8 hours. And I have an idea how to fix that. We've written a little script here using Facebook API that's going to start a new stream every 8 hours. It's going to end one live stream and start a new stream after 8 hours. And this way we can do it 3 times a day and go 24/7. So here's the script that's written in PHP, and it's going to control OBS to also start and stop live stream and Facebook API. And that should all work. It's going to be automated by the cron job that's running on the MacBook. And that's it. It's just going to stream 24/7. That's it. We're ready. Charlie, it's all ready and we're good to go. It's live. Software works. Woohoo! Great.
A project that we estimated to take us just a few hours ended up taking days of hard work. But the end result is surely rewarding. Now anybody from anywhere around the world is able to sign into Facebook and watch the serene views of the beautiful bay, live streaming from Siesta Key.
Wow, it's so beautiful. I can't believe it's done, guys. Wow,
Amazing.
it's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow, so it didn't take us a couple hours as expected, did it?
No, it took a lot longer than that, but it was fun.
It was fun.
Good experience.
It was a good memory.
And the best thing is people are going to be able to see it anytime.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and also us when we get back to Israel,
Yeah.
I can't wait to just, morning or evening, just sign in and just see this.
Oh, you know what we need to do before you guys leave? Nighttime fireworks.
Oh,
Definitely.
Yes.
Won't that be fun?
Hey, they'll see it live.
That's what.
Yes.
Of course, that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of me
No.
loving it.
Yeah, well, you can go explode things. Yes, I know you'll enjoy that, but people can watch. So we'll do that.
Wow. Maybe we'll get to see you taking the sunrise photo at one time. Do you ever get out of the dock?
Sometimes. Usually I take them from here because I like to frame
Right,
it
so
with
you're
the
gonna be
palm
behind
fronds.
it.
But sometimes I'll go out when the sky is so beautiful that
Yeah.
I want to capture as much of it as possible.
Wow.
So,
Or at least we'll see you feed the birds.
yeah, or jump off when it's time to go swimming. And
We
then
saw Jericho.
Dad walks out here every
Yeah,
single
we
day.
saw
Yes,
him a
we
couple
saw
of
him a
days
couple days ago
ago.
live stream, yeah.
We saw Hideko too.
Oh boy,
Wow.
That's
Well,
cool.
this has been wonderful and
good experience.
good experience. All right, I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?